Alright, howdy. This is me. I am I. It's, we are back with more... We are back with more Far Cry 6. Last we left off, we finished things up in Madrugada, finally burned down all of the tobacco. Every tobacco, all of it. The world is now tobacco free. We have cleansed the land of lung cancer, or at least that thing, that version of lung cancer, and now we're pure. So we've moved on to Valle de Oro, because yeah, things are all taken care of up here. Jose Castillo is muerte, and now we're moving on down to Valle de Oro, where we were hanging out with Talia and Paulo, who are cool young people, I guess, and we're dealing with Maria Marquesa, who is I think I don't remember exactly what she does, but I think she's like an entertainment media magnate or whatever she's supposed to be, and we need to take her out. And while this does sound like we're supposed to be winning the hearts and minds of the good people, I think we're just gonna be killing a lot of people like usual. So we're probably gonna be sliding our way up. Howdy, Frank. Nice to see you again. Glad to have you here. We're gonna be sliding up to... We're probably gonna take out this base real quick, and then we're gonna slide down to Cruz del Salvador to meet Bembe, who I'm sure will be just a barrel of fun. 750 meters, ugh. Alright, do we have any other quests we can pick up? There's a thing over there. What is that? Lola. No, I do not want to do special operations. I am okay. I guess we'll grab a car. Let's grab my ride. El Presidente's car.
Sorry, guapo. No crocs allowed.
Okay, cool. They remember that I don't like the radio being on. Nope, incorrect. They waited until I started the car. They fucking tricked me. Ah. I remember... Oh.
So now you want to talk to me?
No, I want to see you. Meet me at the zoo by la Batidora.
At the zoo?
The ride that whips you around.
Look, if this is some kind of fucked up date,
Just get that ass over here. And don't tell Paulo. Drag me back to that fucking swamp.
I don't want to get involved whenever relationship situation is over there, so we're gonna have to be cautious when we meet up with Talia. What are we doing? Yeah, we need to save a citizen here. Why does the pistol sometimes just not do damage? I don't understand. Excuse me. Why don't you get up, buddy? Keep you from catching a bullet. Is that a rocket? You fired a rock at me, you fucking reprobate? Get over here. God, you suck. Yeah, there's too many people on this road. Very busy. Very busy on the highway. A lot of traffic. Alright, is my car okay? Did it explode? Of course. El Presidente's immortal. Honk. Yeah, I know Far Cry a little too well. I shouldn't stick around too long in one spot, or else people will just keep spawning, and then eventually I'll just be in this graveyard of cars and corpses, just desperately trying to fight, as like helicopters start descending on me. I need to figure out how to turn off like the auto driving in this game, because it keeps trying to turn itself on.
Clara, it's my lucky day. I just found Maria's TV studio.
Good. They grabbed one of our guerrillas. We think they're holding them inside. Free them. And Danny, a lot of Castillo's propaganda comes out of there. So do some damage.
Got it. Thanks, Clara.
We need to free the media. we're interrupting a we're interrupting a shoot. That's kind of funny. Are there any guards supervising this outside from the one guy I killed? Okay, good. We're okay. One thing I was surprised by is that apparently rifles, when you suppress them, they're actually really fucking loud. Like it go. Like the main difference is that it goes from actually deafening, like an actually deafening explosion, to just like a really loud noise. It's not like suddenly turning it completely silent. Ew. I don't know, I just find it interesting whenever games like these try to introduce little realistic mechanics, just because Far Cry with suppressors always had like a weird relationship with them, where they were always a little busted because of how the game was structured. Because if you can just like sit on a hill and then pick at people, you can just kill with impunity. There's no fear. So they wanted to do something about that, and their solution in this game was to make it so that the suppressor make it so that the enemies took more shots than typical for you to get them, even with like a bolt action or like a 50 cal. And they also made it so that the suppressor heats up as you shoot it, and then at some point it just stops working. Which I think is an interesting solution. By the way, if any of you are wondering, I'm probably not going to play Armored Core, at least on stream. I think there's a lot of stuff coming out that's a little bit more my speed, and I'm not gonna lie, Armored Core scares me a little. I heard it's fucking hard. In which case, I'd rather just play it on my own when I've got time and I'm not under pressure. There's an alarm box somewhere around here, I think. Oh, I got the key for this somehow. Gunpowder. Oh boy, oh boy. Was this it? Oh, cool, that just turns everything off. Nice. Learning. Gameplay mechanics. Oh, come on, peek your head out. Whatever. We don't know how many there are. Don't worry. There's only one of me. That's all you gotta deal with. Easy paycheck, right? Oop. We did it, guys. We captured television. Let's roll some cartoons. We're gonna undermine Castillo's empire by running nothing but reruns of Family Guy. It'll slowly deteriorate our culture until there's nothing recognizable. Rank up 8. What's my new rank called? Hit me with it. Capitan! Oh, hell yeah. I like the sound of that. Nothing new. Hang on. Can we buff up our Supremo? We got a new one, so theoretically we should have room to improve. Manual hero rewards Supremo charge. I don't use the Supremo like at all, so not really sure which of these I'd bother with. We'll do headshot kills since I do that a lot. Supremo extender, okay. Nothing too crazy. What's this one? Slightly improves move speed? You can't beat move speed, especially in a game like this. Oh yeah, so with Armored Core, it's like one of the big reasons why I don't really want to pick up Armored Core quite yet is just because I'm kind of drowning in games I want to play. It's there's I'm still playing Baldur's Gate. I'm playing Book of Hours on the side now. I have unfortunately gotten hooked on that game, and now I just play it on my own time. And it's been even in the past couple days, I've put in like a disturbing amount of hours into it. So I've got that going on, and then like like there's also Starfield, which comes out like a week after Wednesday, and there's like, and then we haven't even hit like the typical like September to November like game released season, which is usually when everything big comes out. Because that way they can get the games out on time for people to buy them for Christmas, like as gifts. So there's like that's always when that's usually when people are like drowning in games to play. But now it's just been all year this year. It's kind of nuts. Oh, hang on, fix my car real quick. Let's get in there. I don't remember. There's an amigo there's like a couple amigos you get each region, and I'm trying to remember what the one for this area is, and I don't remember is the issue. Like you get Guapo by default, I think, way back at the start, and then you get Chorizo from Madrugada because Philly gives them to you. I don't know about who else though. Yeah, I'm debating streaming Starfield when that comes out, but I don't know. It's like Starfield, if you look at one thing that's interesting about that game is that if you look at the gameplay, especially the gameplay like the early trailer they did at the first showcase they had for that game, the thing I immediately noticed because I played too much Fallout 4 was how similar it was to Fallout 4. Because the funky thing is that the funky thing is that the UI looks exactly like the Fallout 4 UI if you look closely, like or at least one part of it does, because when there's this little part right at the beginning where your player character mines a rock or something and gets a piece of iron, and then it says iron added in the top left corner, and that's the exact same thing that would happen to Fallout 4 when you like deconstructed something, where it would be like this was added, and then like it pops up in the exact same way. And there's also like the fact that the way the character moves and stuff is also exactly like Fallout 4, where like the way they run around, the way they stand, it's all very Fallout 4. Is that everyone? Alright. Better pop that. There we go. Easy. You'd think they'd put more people on these checkpoints after I've cleared out like half of them, but I guess not. And there's this one part in the game. If you watch the trailer, like the character in Starfield, he points his gun at some like running little scorpion dudes. I don't remember what they are, like these little animals. And your character, he has his gun out, and then after standing still for a little bit, he just sort of stops pointing the gun at them and then stands still. And that is it is exactly like picture perfect what it looks like in Fallout 4 when you stand for a little while and don't shoot. Like when your character goes back to like a neutral standing position, it looks exactly the same. So yeah, I'm anticipating Starfield to be like Fallout 4 in space, which means that if I play it on stream, then I'm gonna be just complaining about Fallout 4 and Bethesda's game design for probably like the first few hours. I'm not sure who wants to see that. Because, you know, people do like those games. Oh god, the turn radius on this buggy is god-awful. Who could have seen this coming? Alright. Gasolina. You know, we got a little time. I could just get into it a little bit now. One thing about Starfield that bothered me a lot was that there's this... I probably mentioned this on stream like a while back, but there was this thing in the showcase where they showed off the little traits that you can pick up, the perks, and I'm a little concerned that they're going to keep the same level up system that they've been using for Skyrim and Fallout, where when you level up, you just increase your health or something, and then you get one like trait point that you can use for something, and usually what it goes to is, oh, increase your damage type with this. Increase your damage with this weapon type by 20%, which I think is really lame. It's like there's a. It's just annoying because it's like it's not a smooth like increase to your ability to use a weapon based off of like your strength or your dexterity or your ability to use it. It's just like here's just jam your point in here and you get 20% extra damage, just a fat chunk. And that was kind of a bad sign to me, because from what I remember from Skyrim and Fallout 4, the perks you picked up in those games were kind of boring. Like, especially... Fallout 4 was especially annoying, because it felt like with... Because in Fallout 3...
If Paolo was able to build that camp on the run,
One sec.
imagine what he could do for Libertad when he decides to fight.
Understood, Clara.
Yeah, but in Fallout 4, my issue was that like Fallout 3 and New Vegas, the perks are kind of fun. Like it's usually conditional, or there's something specific about it, and it has like a fun little name. And Fallout 4, half of the perks were just kind of like just a little boring. Like, oh, this lasts 20% longer. You do 20% more damage with rifles. You do 20% more damage with automatic guns. You do 20% more damage with like handguns. And then, it made leveling up a lot less exciting, especially since they removed skills, like, which I thought was, like, a really integral part of the whole gameplay system. And it felt so gutted, you know? Like, it felt less, since they had fewer systems, the systems weren't interacting with each other as much. Because one thing that was cool in, like, Fallout New Vegas is that weapons had different requirements. I think Fallout 3 had a similar thing where weapons had different requirements. Like you have to be this good at guns and have this much strength in order to like use a weapon properly. You need higher strength in order to keep an LMG straight if you're like if you wanna be able to deal with the recoil. And little things like that helped you get immersed and helped you kind of develop like the roleplay aspect of the game. But Fallout 4 just kind of like stripped that, and so it felt a lot more video gamey and a little bit less like immersive story focused than the other Fallout games did as a result. Because it was just like, it was super easy for you to just build up whatever special stat you were lacking in, because you got a point every level, and you could put the point directly into your special stats, and
I know a silly when I see one.
And your skills are just, and since there's no skills and it's all perks, it's just, I don't know. It's way too easy to cover for your weaknesses, so it didn't feel like there's really much of a point to building a character build.
I know if I shoot you, Paolo's death disappears.
No, you have rules. You might kill, but you're no killer.
Mierda. You got me. So what does that make you?
Why'd you fold so easy, Danny?
Yes, I also kill soldiers. It's just business.
Easy to pretend you're not picking sides.
My father was a guerrilla in '67. After la revolution, he put on a crisp military uniform. 30 years later, to his surprise, a fresh new revolution with fresh new guerrillas. They thank him with a bullet to the skull, buried in the same crisp uniform. Are you ready for your uniform, Rojas?
Goes both ways.
How's that?
You were just dressed like a priest.
I like you, Danny Rojas. We can do business.
That was a weird-ass conversation. Did we have to sit in the confessional?
Maria Marquesa makes stuff Yarans can't afford. It's not for us.
Really strange.
Rojas, I need you to pick up my key for my business partners.
Where are they?
At the hotel. My associates are named Dimitri and Vasily. They're Russian and they're twins. I'll make it easy and send a picture.
You're too kind.
They say kindness is the lowest form of manipulation. This is a simple job, Rojas. Get me my key, and Paolo will thank you.
I don't want Paolo's thanks. I want Paolo's debt cleared.
We all do, Rojas. Me most of all.
Right. I'll get you this key. But then you and Paolo are square. Understand?
Love you, Rojas. Bye-bye.
He didn't say yes. Alright, yeah, it's interesting. I saw last time I saw like a confessional scene was probably like an Assassin's Creed Unity, I think it was, which I believe was was eventually an okay game. Didn't start on very good footing, but it got to a playable state, and they had some good ideas there, I think. But yeah, like that one had a confessional scene, but it was actually kind of interesting because you were supposed to assassinate this one guy, and you could, Jesus, this thing is hard to control. You could, though, the way it worked is that this guy was like hiding out in a church, and you could sit in the confessional and just kind of wait for him to come in and confess to you, and then like you just kind of wait until he admits what he's done, and then you stab him through the confession, like the little dividing wall between you two, which I thought was actually really cool. I thought it was interesting that you could sort of engineer that sort of thing to happen. It was very Hitman style, which I thought Assassin's Creed could learn from. Just because having like unique kill opportunities for potentially for potential benefits is always pleasant.
Where the fuck did they go?
Okay. You know, that's a classic Far Cry situation where a character, you're supposed to talk to them or something, but they get randomly alerted to something. Probably just a car that drove a little too close. That happened all the time in Far Cry 5. But yeah, that last cutscene we saw was a little weird. It's like, I feel like he's already blown the whole, like, he's blown the whole, like, he's clearly not a priest because he's jamming a gun right into your spine, so, like, I don't know why they decided to go into the confessional. Probably just because, you know, they thought it would look cool, but whatever.
Gracias.
De nada.
Boxes. I think I'm in a post-box state right now, I'm gonna be honest. Kind of want to just get going with the story. Take my buggy, use it as it was ordained to, off-roading. Woo! All right, Guapo, we're swimming. God, I hope there aren't any razor teeth fish in here trying to sink their maws on my succulent flesh. That'd be most unfortunate. I guess there really aren't. I remember the first. I still think it's funny how like the first thing that happened in this game, like after we got out of the tutorial area, was that I tried to get to an objective and I nearly got eaten alive by crocodiles. I think that's really appropriate for the first outing in not Cuba. Just sets the tone for the playthrough just right. Alright, we need to find some Russian twins, which is interesting. Sent a photo of the twins to my phone. Oh, okay. They look like party guys.
Hola, Rojas. I thought you should know that there
Have we
might be
been
some
here
soldiers
before?
at the hotel.
Might be.
Hey, I'm just trying to help you.
You don't help people, Bembe. You use them.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Soldiers. Simple job, my ass.
We'll just lightly interrogate these guys, I guess. When we see them. Oh, that's one twin freed. What's with these classic tunes?
Damn it.
There's another guy. Up there, I think. Probably a sniper, is my guess. Hey there, buddy. I'm coming up. I hope your clubhouse doesn't say no Danny's. Because I'm about to break that rule. What the hell just happened? Why do you guys have smoke bombs? Alright, what's your twin, bro?
Are you Dmitri or Vasily?
Dmitri.
It's
Who the
Dimi.
fuck are you?
Bembe sent me. Where's the key?
So that's what this is about. Bembe fucked us good. First he sends military, then he sends you.
I don't work for Bembe. I'm just here for the key.
My
No, I
brother
work for Bembe. I'm on a job
soldiers
for him. That's the
drowned him like a
definition of
dog,
working for him.
But he didn't once beg for his life. He died in that fancy pool like a man. My Vasily.
Gracias. I'm sorry about your brother.
I'm getting out of Yara.
That
You
seems
should too
wise.
before Bembe stabs you in the
This
back.
place kind of
You
sucks.
fucking suck. I never should have come to this godforsaken country.
Alright. Oh, just a whole pile, sure.
Bembe, you fucking hijo de puta.
Hijo de Puta's like son of a whore or something, right?
See, I found it on your dead Russian friend.
Now, Rojas. The key opens a safe at Via Judia Hotel. I need the black box.
Oh, that's funny. You can't use a radio underwater. Makes sense. The Iron Curtain, of course. Of course.
Now, Rojas. The key
Right by the
opens a safe at Via
Russian
Judia Hotel.
twins.
I need the black book inside.
What's in that book?
For you? Paolo's freedom.
Is that book connected to? Bro, say eh. Where's the objective? There we go. We're right by some water. Might as well grab that boat. Just marinating a bit in the corpse water, like a real man.
Fuckers on the water.
It's kind of weird. I feel like I've seen too many. I feel like I've seen too many corpse piles in video games, and now they just don't. They just don't mean anything to me anymore. In video games, when I see them. Are you gonna stay in there, buddy? I guess so. Alright, let's get out of here. Guapo found a new friend to have fun with. We burned a woman to death. We're good to go. Ready to leave. That's it. That's everything on my to-do list for today. Oh, that's a pretty sunset. Look at that. Or maybe it's sunrise. Yeah, we're looking east. That's the sunrise. Never mind. What are these two doing here? A couple of tourists. Just a couple of besties hanging out. Hanging out in the revolutionary island. Just having a good old time. I do like this game's use of color. I actually think it's quite nice. I'm under the impression that the reason they keep setting these things in tropical islands is because they just really like making tropical islands for game maps. That's my guess, at least. I feel like that's gotta be it. Gives you different opportunities, because Far Cry 5 was in Montana, and Montana does have some, like, geographic diversity, I think, but it's... He just ran over that other boat. Jesus Christ. Getting busy out on the seas today. But yeah, the, Montana has some, like, geographic diversity, but it also just kinda, I don't know, so some parts of it felt a little samey at one point. Oh, nice. The hotel's water accessible. That's excellent. Will I just ram through this bridge? That would be so funny. Oh, no, it's solid.
What
It's
a
solid.
surprise.
Oh,
The army is here.
oh, I fit it through.
Bembe, I'm at the hotel. And so is the army. But I think you already knew that.
It's the delicious little surprises that make life worth living.
Save me your bullshit. Let me guess. You want me to take them out?
You
Is
see,
that a flashbang? Yeah, that was a flashbang.
soldiers for me, dudes for Paulo.
Wow, look at you over there. Nice shot. I was like, where are those big bullets coming from? I saw them. Ah, yes. You guys could enter my line of view. What is this thing? Do you see that? This guy is shaking. What did they feed you? Are there still enemies out there that don't know where I am? I'm firing a machine gun. I'm not being subtle. Fucking fine. I'll come over to you guys. You're gonna make me work. This could have been way easier. We could have gotten this over with. I'd be comfortably back home, hanging out with the kids, and you guys would be comfortably in hell where you belong, and then we'd all be able to move on with our existences. But no, you have to make me work for it because you don't want to go. Ooh. Thanks, buddy. Did you hear the music stop for like a second? It's fucking funny. Are you in combat? I don't... Yeah, you're in combat. Hang on, let's play the music again. Load her up. How much fucking gasoline do I have? I'm like a walking oil rig. Alright, find and open the safe. Where is the safe? Oh, I found the key on accident. That's good. Does that take us here? No. This doesn't look like a restaurant. Shipment from Montana? Vasily, our weapons shipment from the Yankees has been diverted to Ferosa. The last thing we need is another surprise from our contact in Montana. Get this, brother. One of our men swore they heard barking coming from the shipping container. What kind of shit are these cowboys trying to pull?
Weapons. Shit. Libertad que usos.
American
Check it
weapons.
out.
We probably already have... I don't know. Actually, maybe not. This game's arsenal's a real toss-up between, like, World War II and random, like, bootleg surplus.
I'm having a hands-free orgasm in this church.
Jesus Christ, Juan.
Gross? But yeah, okay.
All my dick Bluetooth because this orgasm's hands-free. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Alright. Get me in this restaurant, in this fucked up, dilapidated shack. They actually store things in here? That seems incredibly stupid. Okay. There's alcohol.
Bembe, it's done. I got your book.
Muy bien, Rojas. I can see why Clara has so much faith in you. You're such a good little golfer.
Is that what you think I am?
I thought I was a dog.
I don't have to prove anything to you. Tell me where to meet you.
I'm across the north bridge of the hotel.
People are really mixing up the animals they're identifying me with. Note with smooth handwriting. Dmitri and Vasily, a little bird told me you two were making moves, even thinking of expanding your operations behind my back. I will admit, you have done very well for yourselves, but this is Yara. The Russian bear is strong, but the island belongs to the crocodile. Beware my bite. Oh, this guy just likes animals in general, I gotcha. Warning, a giant crocodile escaped from the Anton Castillo Crocodile Reserve down the road. Sounds crazy, but it glows. Maybe from all that shit they dumped in the swamp. Don't go near, it's an angry fucker. I tried to kill it, but it barely feels bullets. I've tried everything but lighting the common Mirda on fire. JJ. Okay. There's a magic crocodile out there, that's cool. Magic or radioactive, either or. Kind of reminds me of the new boss they added to Hunt Showdown. The lightning crocodile, the lightning gator. Sorry, it's crocodiles here, it's gators in Louisiana, I think. Oh, sick. Bembe came to me. That's useful. I wonder what flowers these are. You see them all over the place. Be nice to have like a little. That's what I want to know.
All these for a book.
What the little plants are like. They used to have that. I don't know if they still have it, but they used to have that little glossary in. What was it? Is it in the collection? Did they tell you? Not really. They had little all the little plants you could pick in Far Cry 3 and 4. I think you could. They had like a little glossary that would tell you about them. Like, oh hey, this one's this is what this plant is, and this is what it's used for. This is what this plant is. It's fun. Oh, a recurve bow. Cool.
Thank you for securing my new port.
Thought you wanted the book from the safe.
Can the man have both? Of course, Via Judia Hotel is the real prize jewel. It's the best smuggling port on the south coast.
You just needed someone to clear out the competition.
The Russians made good money from this place. And with this book of corrupt officials in their pay, that money will now flow to me. We are done here, but you and I still have business to do, Rojas.
Oh,
You've paid off some of Paolo's debt, but not all. Don't worry, I have more work for you.
You know, this guy's all over the place. He called himself the Crocodile, but he's got a snake tattoo. It just doesn't make sense. This guy needs to get his lore in order. Okay, so we can pick up a mission from Bembe, and we can pick up a mission from the Matanzas. Let's talk to Bembe while we're here, I guess.
Some real work? I got some customers who are dying to get out of paradise. You're going to help them do that. I've left you a truck. Use it to drive my customers to the docks.
Oh god, a driving mission. Ew.
The docks are guarded, so you're going to work a little harder to get past them without a fight. That's where Rafael Merrero comes in. He's a forger and a very important client of mine. His papers will get you through. Do this for me, and Paolo's debt is wiped clean.
Oh, that's what you said last time, dude. I don't think Paolo's debt's ever gonna get wiped clean at this rate. Alright, meet Raphael. Well, let's get over there. I wish I could strap Guapo to my back like on a harness, kind of like you know how some parents have their babies just strapped to their chest to keep them in one spot. I wish I could do that with Guapo, just so that I could like deploy him like a tactical gator baby. Croc baby, sorry. Bye.
Paolo, you spoke to our mutual friend, Bembe.
What did that snake have to say?
He says I do this.
See,
one last
Snake.
dirty
Paolo's
job
consistent. That makes
and walk away
sense.
clean.
I'm not proud, but I do it again to get Talia and me out of Yara. Danny, I know the risk you are taking for me. I won't forget this.
Thank me if I get through this in one piece.
Alright, Urbus. It's the worst version of what I'm already wearing. Very cool. Alright, this is how fucking far away? You told me to go somewhere that's... No, wait, never mind. Where do you want me to go? All the way over here? Ew. That's why you can't trust criminals. They'll make you go far distances for little reward. That's a real crime happening here, not smuggling.
Here.
Oh, what do
Tell
you
me
got?
what you know.
People talk about this treasure hidden at Fort Oro. But you won't catch me near that place. Ni pinga.
Gracias, gracias.
I wonder if this guy gets nervous having the laser beam from this, like, bootleg sentry turret occasionally point at it. Fucking I wouldn't trust that thing. We're back, boys. We're back in the helicopter. Yeehaw. Did I get rid of the AA gun around here? It's a solid maybe. We can't just fly the refugees out on this? We can't just ride this helicopter all the way to Florida?
Has got to be Rafael. Bingo. Military's got them.
Of course the military's got them.
Speculation is a waste of time. And time is money. Take matters into your own hands, Rojas. And fast. Rafael is there somewhere.
This game is very difficult.
Muchas gracias. Vamos.
Can you not, like, run and scream, like, immediately after I free you? Like, I think the last thing we need is for the military to immediately know that their captives are are gone. Alright, I think we're good. Si te acuerdas de esto, eres viejo. Wow, that'd be really cool if I knew what that said. Alright, what have you got for me? An M9. That's a very normal pistol. I've already got a Beretta, but it's a sports Beretta, so it's better.
Oye.
Oye.
Over here. Gracias. Did Bembe send you? Si. Are you Rafael? I got papers for you. They're in the truck nearby with Bembe's customers. You better hurry. What about you? I'm going back to my studio. I have more art to create.
Wow, priorities.
Bembe, I got your clients and your papers from Rafael.
Okay, Rojas. Now make sure.
Oh god, this is a human trafficking operation.
Si. Okay.
Alright, where is this truck? Okay, it's nearby. Got it. That makes sense. I was like, it would have been really funny if he's like, we've got a truck nearby, and it's like another 1,000 meters away. It'd be kind of funny. There's only one game where I'll accept the mission not immediately starting when it gets delivered to you, and that's like Red Dead Redemption or GTA, because they at least. When you're going from, like, point A to point B, you generally have people that are talking, and the writing, at least in Red Dead Redemption 2, the writing's really good, so, like, it's fun to hear them talk. But in this game, they're just like, oh yeah, just fuck off, just drive fucking 2,000 meters that way, and then you'll pick it up there. And then I just have to drive and fucking entertain myself.
No, Danny. That's a truck full of money. My money.
Outstanding. You know, given the timer, I was half expecting Bembe to just say like, "Oh no, Danny, that's not a truck full of people. That's a truck full of explosives, and they're going to explode in 2 minutes if you don't get to the airport." Sierra Perdida? Doesn't Perdida mean lost? Like it's the feminine form. Perdido is like the masculine form. Oh baby.
Papers.
Papers, please. Glory to our Stotska.
I mean, Christmas trees?
Yeah.
Do you even grow those here?
Mexicans pay crazy money for these. How do you think El Presidente found the Marias in face?
Shit, that's a good recovery. Dude, if it was me in this truck, he would have just been like, Christmas trees? Do we even grow those here? And I would have been like, yeah, totally, up in the mountains. You don't see them? That's crazy. Just the worst lie possible. Oh, it's Bembe. Can I run him over? Nope.
You do beautiful work, Rojas. I'm sure our friends here will be very appreciative. Ah, momento, amigos.
What are they
This isn't
holding?
our stop.
Que coño? They're not going?
Business expense.
The fuck does that mean?
My talent is commerce, Rojas.
Yeah, it's human
Why don't you leave
trafficking.
that part to me and you can focus on your talents. Run back and tell Paulo he has my
Dude, put a
permission
bullet in
to
the back of this guy's head, like right now,
Vaya
please. Ugh. Ugh. Ah.
Paolo,
Good news. Good news and bad
Bembe's
news.
off your back. That was one hell of a debt you owed.
Gracias, Danny. We keep this between us. Talia hates everything Bembe represents. I owe you one. But Talia and I are still getting off this island.
You know, I kind of like the icon they have for McKay here, because it's just a very nothing symbol, which is kind of perfect. It kind of vaguely looks like a planet, and vaguely looks like an M. Did you call me just to puke into the microphone, Juan?
Maybe it's the pills? No, it can't be.
Juan?
Who is this?
It's
Oh,
Danny,
God.
Juan. Danny!
Danny! You need something?
You called
You
me.
called me.
Not possible in my current state.
Well, clearly it is.
Be on Libertad Island immediately.
Yeah? Why? Juan! Shit.
Dead drop. Ominous name. What are we doing? There's Bembe. This is his island. We just live on it. Oh, that great. Rank 10. This stolen Viviro needs to be offloaded. Deliver it to the lighthouses on the coast so we can make a quick peso. Uh-oh. Why is it rank 10? That's fucking crazy. We can probably... it's right next to a fast travel point. Let's just take care of it. You know what, real quick. I forgot to do this time, but this is a thing I do now because I am a content creator. I need to make a tweet for this stream, real quick. We are crying from so far away. There we go. God, look at that. Very professional. That's how we do things here. Okay. Alright, Juan, are you dying or something? What's happening here? Grabs. Shouldn't these be further out if they're gonna stop anything? Or, no, wait, are those for tanks? Maybe, never mind then. Alright, what's happening?
It's about time. Need you to do some dead drops for the cause. You drop off the Viviro, I pick up the profits.
What are they drops for?
You try these? I took one for research, now I can't stop. Turn my piss purple. You want one?
No.
Purple?
Who's paying us for the Viviro, Juan?
Before we slit Castillo's throat, we should ask for more flavors.
It's the Yankees.
Worse. CIA.
Ugh.
Fucking CIA's in bed with Libertad? What's Clara think of that?
Well, if she knew, I would hope it'd be something like, "Thanks, Juan. I'm so happy to have guns to kill fascists named Castillo," etc., etc.
Freedom costs money.
Clara doesn't ask, and I'll never tell. It's a private club.
Oh, I'm sure the CIA have nothing but our best interests in mind, of course.
Houses filled with Anton's candy. Clara needs to stay shiny for the people.
You're protecting her.
I'm not so sure I'm the only one looking out for Clara. Just remember, after La Revolución, she won't have time for a guerrilla like you.
Just in case.
That's the spirit, guerrilla.
What's she even doing? Oh god. We're just taking prescription pharmaceuticals just for funsies. I might as well. Oh god, that's so far away. Alright, might as well. Go to that one first. Okay, I ran over Guapo, but he's fine. Just a little love tap to remind him that I'm here. Like any good pet owner would. Alright, I guess we get to admire the blue skies and the blue waters. God, it's been a while since I've been on a boat last.
If I say yes, I feel like you're still going to tell me.
Fucking drug lords want to stash their cash in American real estate so they can launder it. $50 million deal, Danny.
That's great, Juan.
I even got them to throw in a few kilos of product. Sold it on the black market, but lost it all at the tables in Monte Carlo.
How is this helping me right now?
Nah, I get lonely. Suerte.
Great. Amazing. I'm glad we got such a responsible man in charge of all of our black market deals and stuff. Really fills me with security. Costa del Mar. We're back here. Back where back by Madrugada. Back where I have totally secured the island. And I'm sure that there are no enemies in this area at all. Couldn't imagine the game just spawning something next to me just to keep things exciting or whatever. Well, like I said, it's been a while since I've been on a boat last. I don't spend a lot of time near water, so I don't really get to see scenes like this very often. All the palm trees in the sand, blue skies, blue seas. It's nice though. It's good colors. It's getting the chemicals going like I want them to be. God, this really is just driving, isn't it? This whole mission. Oh God. I'm not sure if I'd be happy or upset if they started throwing enemies at me just while I'm dumping these dead drops. What are you guys doing? How'd you capsize that boat? What is up with you people? Alright. Not gonna bother anchoring the boat. I'm sure it'll be there when I come back. The boat knows who owns it.
One down.
17 pesos? That's all I'm getting paid? What kind of bullshit deal is this? Yeah, it'd be interesting if Juan was actually dependent on Viviro for one thing or another. Like cancer or whatever they use to fix it. Well, they're just blowing up. The random guard boats are just blowing up every fishing boat they can find. It's kind of funny if a little fucked up. Just like, what are you doing out here? I don't know, we're just fishing? How dare you? Going out here, trying to live, trying to get food for yourself and your family. Another phone call.
Dropped off. Okay, good. Hey, did I tell you about the time I brokered a deal for Gorbachev?
Gorbachev?
You made the deal, took a cut for yourself, and lost it in a dumb bet you can't even remember.
I mean, yes.
I think this means we are family now.
Sure. Okay. You're family with someone, you start to notice patterns in their reckless, self-destructive behavior, I guess. Alright, Tempestad Lighthouse. That's a nice looking lighthouse. I like that one. Last one kind of looked a little fucked up, but this one's good. This one's good and pleasant. Take your wire, since obviously I'm not getting paid enough. How do I get in here? Oh, I have to trigger a cutscene at the doorway. What's happening here?
Bienvenido.
Oh. Rule 26. The enemy has just as much right to destroy you as you do to destroy them. Oh, wow. That's actually a good surprise. That's actually really solid, because it was the second objective in a series of 3. So you wouldn't think that this sort of thing would happen in the middle. Oh god, I need that, dude.
But I got you. You thought I wouldn't notice Libertad selling my Viviro to the Yankees?
I don't know, there's a lot you don't notice, dude. I took over an entire third of the island and you didn't do much about it. I figured selling some packages wasn't, like, out of the question.
I was put in the cell next door. 13. Like you, mijo. We used to talk every single night through this vent. I loved it. His voice taught me to be strong, to be a man. And then the guerrillas came. Every day I'm in charge. Crime by crime, piece by piece he paid to
Man,
the
I hope
guerrillas.
Libertad has dental.
We would still talk every single night until they took his tongue for his lies to Yara.
Stop! Papa, stop this!
Who is this guerrilla to you?
He's just doing this to have fun. I don't even know anything that they want. They're just having a laugh.
Skip a few steps, Raul.
Skip a few. Oh, they're just gonna kill me. Okay. There's the Mark IV.
Viva Libertad.
Oh!
The attack.
Fucking nice work,
The Hotel
Diego.
Paraíso. Danny was there.
You told me that you hid in the tunnel.
Danny could have killed me. Could have given me to Libertad.
I like this. This is good drama. Do it, shoot your dad. You got one guy, the second one's easier.
I've listened. I've learned. I've done everything you have asked. I will be El Presidente.
That a grenade.
Let Danny go.
I am not a monster, Diego. We will give them a chance.
Okay, this is kind of dumb. Okay, interesting choice. Alright, I guess we threw them. Alright.
Get the fuck out of here!
That's a really nice looking fire effect. Alright. Oh, thank God they left me with my machete. Wait, how am I on fire?
Keep moving, Danny!
Wait, why is this like this? What the hell is happening? Why are the pipes exploding? How did one incendiary grenade blow up this entire building? Bro, I don't understand. Go this way? Nope.
Castillo's a fucking psychopath.
What are we gonna do? Call Juan and be like, hey Juan, your dead drop whole thing was, that was all fake. Yeah, they captured me. Juan's gonna be like, dang, that's crazy. Anyway, totally cool that you survived.
Juan, we're burned. Castillo was waiting. He and his fucking headed out tried to kill me.
Glad you made it.
He's a... what?
Did you talk, Danny?
Not a fucking word.
Once a guerrilla, always a guerrilla.
The kid.
Juan, do you know a guy that can get me some replacements?
Shot Anton's headed
I think I'm
out.
missing a couple molars.
This is good. This is very good. We are playing 4D chess.
Oh, bullshit, he knows the term 4D chess.
I just got my molars ripped out.
Same thing happened to me back in the Congo. Except I did it to myself. Just chew in the front, like a rabbit.
And Juan, let's leave Clara out of it.
We got burned. That's all she needs to know. Clara's got enough to fucking deal with, let alone you almost getting torn to pieces.
Gracias.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think, like, Far Cry 5, I had a good time complaining about that game, because Far Cry 5 just has some really baffling creative decisions in it that are very easy to, like, poke fun at. Here's the problem with Far Cry 6. Far Cry 6 is just okay, you know what I mean? This game's a very acceptable, just by the numbers game. Like, I don't know, I thought the Cuban Revolution sort of, setting idea is interesting, but like, I don't know, it's just they didn't the execution is just such a normal, it's just such a, like, Danny's just such an average protagonist, and the gameplay's like, outside of the weird like soft target armor piercing thing, like, it's just kind of eh. Like, the leveling is so de-emphasized that it just doesn't matter, and I'm kind of glad, because I didn't want it to matter, because I thought the leveling system in New Dawn was just awful, and I don't know, it's a very okay game.
So you know, I'm a badass radio DJ.
You know, the characters aren't boring, but they're not inspiring either.
Guerrillaness. I dream of my.
Like, they're not super cliche, but they also don't have depth. You know what I mean?
I call it Radio Libertad.
I don't know. Playing this game makes me like feel like I feel like my brain is just settling into a different, like a lower wavelength. I just don't want to, like, I can just kind of glaze my eyes over and just sort of play this game without thinking for a while.
Right into the machine. I got chills. You feel it down there? No, it's just me. Okay, cool.
Very funny.
Yes! I can't wait to Tali and Paulo see this shit.
Alright, I realized that I was reading the mission blogs before, and I'm not now. I apologize. I'll do that next time. Okay, where are we going? Fucking across the world. We're going back to Cruz del Salvador. Segunda in particular. You cannot fast travel to an active mission location. You know, why don't you go fuck yourself? How about that? How about you let me fast travel to the mission if I want to? Okay, Cruz del Salvador. Is it a buggy again? Ew.
Vive Libertad.
Viva Libertad. Guapo's throwing his head into my tires again. Very awkward. God fucking. The buggy's so hard to control on roads. Are these guys just like special forces, just kind of casually driving through? Is that what we're dealing with here? Alright, whatever. I got their armored car. Alright, let's boogie. Ooh. Cruz del Salvador. God, I am alive right now. This is a thing I'm doing with my time. I'm really curious about Danny's fucking domino tattoo. I really want to know what the fuck the deal is with it. Yeah, I think Far Cry 6, like, story-wise is it's alright. I don't know. Castillo's like intimidating, but not super intimidating. I don't know. There's one thing about Voss that I kind of like, because he had a sort of like cerebralness to him that Castillo doesn't. Castillo's interesting, and I want to see more of him, but he's just like, he pops up so rarely that I can't really get like a feel for him as an antagonist. I don't know. I feel like maybe that might be a response to what the issue was with Far Cry. Like, because the deal with Far Cry 4 through, like 3 through 5 is that one thing is that they relied really heavily on the antagonist randomly kidnapping you. Shut the fuck up, dude.
What you waiting for? Spray the posters, plant the bombs, get the fucking word out. Radio Libertad is waiting to be born. Córrele, chop chop.
Good spot for Bicho's flyer bombs.
The least you could do.
Public area. What could go wrong?
Least you could do is be polite if you're gonna ask me to do a bunch of stuff. If you're gonna ask me to run into a public area surrounded by soldiers so that I can do your little propaganda thing, the least you could do is be polite about it. Instead of going like, oh, chop chop, little boy. I thought I told you to do something and I want you to do it. While I sit here and rub my nuts and talk about how hot and just make a bunch of really disgusting metaphors. And you do all the work. Chop chop, little boy. I thought the whole point of this was that I thought we were trying to get away from that sort of thing. With the whole revolution. Or what am I needing? Plant the leaflet bombs in the trash cans around the plaza. Okay. I'm sure this will kill no civilians.
Just throwing out some trash. Nothing to see here.
The fuck am I looking at? That's a cigar box.
Bombs away.
Oh, we're blowing them up right away. Okay. Whistles innocently.
Fuck that shit.
I need to pay Maximus Matanzas over Maria's bullshit. Propaganda billboards. That's not a billboard. Where? Oh, there's no objective. I just need to do it in general? Is that what you're telling me? Is that a zebra? I mean... Okay. Hang on. What? How do we do this whole billboard thing? Is that still in the same area, or is that just in general? Like, just find billboards in general. Oh, is it those? Okay. What's happening over here? What's this dog doing? He's stuck. He's trapped in a square of grass and leaves. Look at him, he doesn't know what to do. Alright. I swore an oath to protect Yara and maybe do a little torture for fun. You know how it is. I'm a dictator. You can't expect me not to torture people for fun. Like, come on. Then it loses its mystique. Just a little, just to get me going. The CIA won't fund me unless I torture at least 3 people, like a day. I'm just meeting my quotas for the Americans. How do we get up to that billboard?
I better get back to my graffiti.
Fucking, can't I just blow the damn things up? Do I really have to graffiti over them? There we go. That's how it was. Deface.
Looks good.
What did we do? Ah, come on. You can be more creative than that. Put a mustache on her. Improve the poster. Alright, there's a bunch of billboards. Oh god. Oh god, platforming puzzles. Oh no. These people are making me go up. I hate going up. I hate elevating my position. It's awful. Don't like jumping, don't like climbing. Okay, I'm a little neutral towards climbing, but I don't like jumping.
I think I might have a career here.
Fucking, I hate platformers, dude. I don't hate them, like, conceptually, but I just do not like playing them. Alright, no, that's 2 billboards. It's a little scary when you've got a 2 out of 6 on your objective marker and you're out of other ones to find. There we go. I keep forgetting I don't have the jetpack anymore. It's fucking... Ew, this was a terrible decision. Made the rooftop so much more fun.
Much better.
Alright, what do we got? Need 3 more.
Bicho, going pretty good so far. Nice logo.
Gracias. Just keep those edges clean, okay?
I got it, Bicho.
Like, keep your wrist loose, okay? Smooth strokes.
I got it. Cojones.
Love you.
Yeah, I don't like Bicho. Maybe we should just... I'm gonna keep this in mind next time he asks me to do something. Keep those wrists loose. Yeah, if he cares so much about how the graffiti looks, why didn't he come do this himself? I've already killed everybody. Why is this in a restricted area? What is this? What is going on here? Alright. Stop playing the music. It's illegal, it's forbidden. Alright, hop over. We've got one more billboard, nearly there. I'm very proud of what we've accomplished today. We went up multiple buildings and sprayed paint all over multiple boards. I'm just not very funny today. I'm like trying to come up with something clever, it's just blanking. It's kind of funny because I feel like I'm way funnier off stream than I am on stream. Like I actually come up with jokes in my head like regularly, but when I'm in front of you guys, I just blank. Nothing interesting is happening up here.
Bicho, I'm done.
No, man. You're not done.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Bicho. What do you mean I'm not done?
Okay, so Maria's on her way. There's a banner she's gonna unveil on live TV, and you are gonna swap it out for our banner instead.
Oh, I am I?
It's high up, but you can get there, right? You think Clara's gonna like it? Yeah, go team!
I don't think Clara knows what's going on.
I'm into it.
Clara is so separated from everything we're doing. Like I'm handling all of the on-foot, every on-foot operation we have I'm doing, and every like subtle like black market criminal thing that's going on, and everything involving foreign people, that's what Juan's handling. I don't even know what Clara does. I think she just calls me once in a while to say some, like, generic stuff, like, we need to do this for the cause, Danny, and I'm like, you're right, Clara, and then I go do everything for her. Alright, more bullets. Yes, I am trespassing. Very exciting. Is there a way? Okay, we can climb up there. All the way up there? Oh god, that's far. Up we come. Oh dear. Oh god.
Whoa. That's a view.
Oh wow, look at that. This is a pretty little town, I like that. Why did Danny put his gun down?
Is Clara Garcia. What is Libertad?
Is that an enemy down there? Oop, no it's not. Trying to be very careful here because I want to peer over the edge to shoot guys, but I also don't want to fall off of this fucking crane. Very possible. I've done dumb things like that before. Can I shoot this guy through here? Oh, yes, I can. That's good detail. I like that. Alright. Let's take care of this propaganda, shall we? How do we do this? Swap banner. Okay. I appreciate that Bicho at least isn't requiring me to do this quietly. Because that would have been awkward.
Now add vandalism to my list of capital offenses.
How does this look? I can't turn around with the parachute. Hang on. Oop. Awkward. I don't see it. Oh, it's still furled up because she still needs to unveil it. That's right. All right, we'll get a little cutscene where she unveils the Libertad crane. And she's like, "Oh my God, how could this have happened?" And then we're all like, "Haha, we exist." Stush on the train station. Wow, where'd all you people come from? Why did she explode? What was that? I swear to God, sometimes shit just explodes for no reason. We had a horse explode earlier, just unprompted, and now we've got this shit. People are just dropping their grenades everywhere. Just butterfingers all across the island.
Mira, it's starting.
Oh, baby.
Now for a special announcement.
Oh God, the frame rate.
Hello, my beautiful foreign friends. Any questions before we begin?
Greetings, stinky foreigners. Welcome to our island. I know it's more pretty than wherever the fuck you guys came from.
How do you respond to rumors that Diego Castillo is your son?
Diego Castillo?
Diego Castillo is
Oh.
the first son of Yara and an example to all true Yarans. Now, it is my pleasure to unveil the construction of the Anton Castillo True Yaran Cultural Center.
Yeah! That's us, baby.
Inmediatamente. You see? This is the kind of cultural pollution we are fighting against. We just need to borrow your phones and your cameras.
Por favor, espere. Please wait.
Everyone in Yara saw that shit. Oh my God, Danny. We have so much to do. I'm blowing my own fucking mind.
I mean, it was a fun little stunt, yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure how much the cultural war is being fought here, because most of the time when I see civilians in this game, they're just running away from people with guns or like getting eaten by animals. I'm not sure how much time they have to listen to the radio. Scouting report, intercepting supplies. Some soldados let it slip that they're expecting a military supply drop nearby. You'll have to race to get there on time, Guerrilla, but scouts honor it'll be worth your time. Attack, raid, share. Just don't forget to thank the Killer Queen and her loyal knight and bishop. Ugh. Short cursive note. Ambrosio's lost his mind again. All I hear all day is his wailing. My bonita, oh dear Rosa, my bonita Rosa. He's got no self-respect. When I get dumped, I drown my feelings and then take them to the gun range. In fact, I joined Libertad after my last breakup. What I'm really saying is come home soon, Alberto. I shouldn't be alone right now. Oh my God. What's up with all these random notes just pasted on concrete walls in the middle of nowhere? FND Intel. Intercepted for supplies. Intelligence gathered from sources say that the local guerrillas have been... I don't really do the supply drop collections. I'm not really invested in the whole base building part of the game. I'm simply not interested. Fast travel currently not available during this mission. What mission? Is it because there's a mission? What mission am I on that fast travel is disabled for? The zoo? They disable fast travel for going to the zoo? What does this mean? I don't understand. Can you stop playing a radio right behind me? That's not very courteous of you. I'm trying to record this, brother. Just literally, the game's trying to fucking sabotage me. I got civilians parking behind me and blasting the radios loud enough for me to hear. It's terrible.
Danny, the dream is coming alive! Radio Libertad, baby!
¿Qué? You're on the air?
No, but we are so close I can taste it. Come to my ranch.
Why?
Bicho has a ranch? Why? Good lord. Alright. What are we doing now? Boomer, but I guess we could go get some weapons. I think I know what this mission's for. It's for a new amigo, and it's for a good amigo. We'll have something really funny to talk about when we do this mission, I think. Because I remember doing this one back when I played this game the first time. I'm hearing all this fun licensed music. It's great. It's so good. So happy. So glad for all of this. Does Puesto mean point or something like that? Like Puesto de Control would be a control point or something like that? Balaceros. God, this car is loud. I don't drive with the windows down all that much. Whenever I do, I'm always like surprised by how loud wind can get. Why is there just a random poison cloud in the middle of the fucking street? What are you people doing? I swear, the only competent people on this island are Danny and Philly. Everyone else is just, ugh. Alright, weapons are in the light blue McKay shipping container. I'll need to search the town to find the right one.
What am I supposed to do? Teleport or something?
Coño, sensitive, aren't you?
Only do shit that annoys me. Call you when I'm there.
Yeah, calm down. I've got so many people begging for my attention. Just like, you know the thing where someone's like the little meme where it's like a look at someone's phone and it's just a bunch of people being like, I need this. It's just Danny's phone is literally just, Danny, I need help. Danny, I need help. And then there's just one random text from like Anton Castillo going, you should kill yourself. And then there's a bunch of other posts that are just like, Danny, I need help.
Could be useful.
Some metal, cool. Alright, it has the cougar has returned to the wild. That is a cougar, isn't it? Like these are from Montana.
Coño.
Smelly.
What the hell happened to you?
Said barking. It's Boomer.
Get in here, boy. Juan, found their weapons.
Hey, mi guapo. He's also a cool animal.
Dogs are useful in war. Long history there. Sergeant Stobie, Jeeps, Nemo. Does it have a name?
No, not yet.
What the fuck, Danny? It has no identity. Give it a name.
Okay. How about Boom Boom?
Good. Train him to go straight for the cojones.
Oh, he's already trained for that.
I like my wars. Violent, unpredictable, and with a lot of humping.
Something tells me Boom Boom's got some fight in him already.
Yep. So Boomer, so it's really interesting. So if you guys don't remember, Boomer is a dog. He's a companion that you can pick up in Far Cry 5, which is why it's funny that Boom Boom is, that they specifically mentioned Montana when they were talking about the military shipment. That's kind of like your hint. And the funny thing about Boomer is that this is kind of them explaining that. Wait, hang on. There's a note in the container. Let's read it. It's kind of their way of getting around the whole thing. Where, like in Far Cry 5, the canon ending is I think the Resist ending, where nukes blow up the entirety of Montana and just kill everybody or most. Actually, it's kind of shocking how many people survived, but kill a lot of people. And then, and it was interesting because Boomer didn't come back for New Dawn, which implied that he got fucking obliterated in nuclear fire. But here, it's, instead, apparently, Herc, yeah, as you can see in this note, Herc, basically shipped Boomer to fucking Yara in order to get him away from like the violence and like out of fear that he'd get killed. So he ended up in he ended up in the middle of a revolution. Whoops. How do you pronounce that? Moises? Don't be freaked out, but some crazy American paid us to ship the dog. Said he was getting even with the monkey god by giving this perro a better life. This Herc guy has clearly never been to Yara. I don't care how cold the winters are in Montana. This pooch is going to have to fight to survive on the island. That Singao paid in gold bars, though, so I took a little extra cash and left some of the fancy rich person dog food in the shipping container. The good boy deserved a good meal. Emilia. So yeah, Herc uses Herc, yeah, but like paid for Boomer to get shipped to Yara, and now he's here. It also, one thing that's funny, we're not going to be playing the DLC for this game, but but I did hear a couple things about it. The DLC for this game, not the Stranger Things part, but the stuff that you would, I think, pre-order or pay for separately. It's 3 little episodes, these little extra missions where you essentially play as previous Far Cry antagonists. And the funny thing about them is that you've got, you play as Voss, you play as Pagan Min, and then you play as Joseph Seed. And apparently, at some point in Pagan Min, something about the way that thing ends implies that the nukes did hit Montana, but they only hit Montana, and the rest of the world's just fine. So Boomer just dodged the nukes, and now he's just hanging out in Yara. I don't know, I'm not really a fan. Alright, what are we doing at the National Zoo? This is a nasty looking zoo.
Castillo's repeating history. My history. Yara was built by slaves, and now so is Viviro. El Presidente is Afro-Yaran, and doesn't even realize the fucking irony. He has innocent people down there. People from our show. We did one in Esperanza. Caused a riot. Castillo's minister of bullshit propaganda, Maria Marquesa, blacklisted us. Locked me up in her academy and tried to fry my brain. But I was lucky. Paulo busted me out. Told me to move on, but I can't. Not with people locked up down there. In cages. Sleeping in their own shit like I was. I don't got skills to break people out. You do. Save them.
Castillo's got people locked up like animals. I know what that's like. Do you? Free them, Danny. No one deserves that shit. That's kind of darkly funny that he's got a bunch of people locked up in the zoo. They're fake yarns. They're not humans, so naturally we should keep them in the zoo. Alright, let's boogie. Alright, how do we get in here? There's an insurmountable wall. Oh, someone just left their plank sitting on here and going over the barbed wire. I appreciate it.
To free these people, better watch myself.
What's that dog doing out here? Not in its cage. The guards will fire on escaping prisoners. That kind of makes sense, but it's also kind of fucked up. A helicopter? Okay, we're okay.
Go while you can.
Alright, where... I feel like there's probably some other guards around here. This looks like it's got an alarm attached to it. That's my guess, so maybe we should...
Treated worse than animals.
Maybe we should figure out a way to deal with that. That's what I'm assuming this red light here is for. With our hands. This guy needs some new speeches.
Get out of here!
We're just gonna kill everybody. That's the plan today. And is that the last alarm? No, there's one more. But where?
Keys. Gotta make sure everyone's out first.
I have no idea. It's kind of hard to tell where the alarms are in this game. Because in Far Cry 3, they had these really big towers with the green lights on top. Is the lightning red today? What the fuck is up with that? Is the sky just evil today?
There, again.
What are you doing in the cage, buddy? Okay, this zoo fucking sucks. They've got one cage with an animal in it, and the rest they're just using for military supplies. I don't want to look at military supplies when I go in the zoo. You just walk in and they're going like, oh yeah, these crates are from the African savannah. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh, it doesn't do what I thought it did. Okay. The red light's just cosmetic.
Run! Get moving!
Thank you! They were going to send us to the outcast. Never would I leave you.
Got anyone else? That's 3. There's one person in here.
Go while you can.
We're missing like 3 people, I guess. Okay. I remember in Far Cry 4, whenever you had to deal with a hostage situation, the second they saw you, they were like, the guards would ignore you, the person with the gun that's pointing the gun at them, and then immediately try to execute the person on their knees next to them, which just seemed a little backwards to me. I feel like your priorities should be elsewhere. It's like, should I deal with the immediate threat that could kill me if I don't deal with it, or should I execute this person that that literally cannot move? Were you here the whole time? Jesus. I should really be checking these guys' hearing. They're kind of deaf. Oop, sorry. Broke into the wrong cage.
Run! Get moving! Go!
Please, don't let them torture anyone else here.
Oh, one more.
Go while you can.
There we go, 7. And they're already saved, buddy. And the rest are dead. Can't save them.
The people are safe.
A little indisposed at the moment.
Security cameras all over this place. Some footage could change a lot of minds.
Fuck yes, Danny! Broadcasting footage! Bicho will know how to get that to as many people as we can.
I'll look for
Do we have to rely on Bicho? Executive Office of the President of Yara, Government of Yara. Attention, General Curator and staff of Castillo National Zoo. This is to notify you that the President has acquired a rare and extremely valuable imperial zebra. It is in transit and will be delivered sometime this week. You and your staff are to secure the zebra, carry out all medical examinations, and care for the animal with the utmost diligence. It is to follow the organic diet provided in a document on the crate. Funding will be supplied to your facility for this purpose. Under no circumstances should the zebra be put on public display without the express written consent of the Castillo administration. Should any of these requirements fail to be met, or if any harm is done to the zebra, you and your staff will face severe repercussions. Thank you so much in advance for the detailed, loving care you will be giving to the President's personal pet. Sincerely, Anita Flores, Personal Secretary of the President of Yara. Very cool. I do like the little notes. That's it's good for a little extra flavor. Outcast dispersal form. Please note below for outcast assignments resulting from the most recent round of interrogations. 6772, hard labor, tobacco production or pipeline construction, no further transfer. Re-education candidate, transfer to True Yarn Academy. Oh, cool, they brainwash people. Biometrics match test subject request, transfer to building 13. Maintenance, former mechanic, transfer to improvised military location, no further transfer. Ministry of Culture request, transfer to F.I. Escudo steel plant. Ooh, no further transfer. Processed immediately, security risk. Remember to follow proper body disposal protocol for outcasts labeled as no further transfer. Oh, that means they killed them. Okay. Are we hacking? Hacking. Accesso.
Okay. The footage.
Conectado. Let's go. All right, we're gonna be here for a while. So, how are you guys doing? Oh shit! Really?
The download isn't finished.
These guys have really good running for them. Like, they keep their heads completely still, which makes them easy to pop. Ah, yes. Just another beautiful day with my SKS. It really is the best gun, in my opinion. Back away from the computer, is that what he said? I'm out here, buddy. Do I look like a nerd?
Enemies in the air.
Oh, I got it. Hell yeah. Dr. Mario's got my back. This grenade launcher is surprisingly good at taking out taking out helicopters. It's better than the rocket launcher for some reason. Was that all? Was that all the reinforcements? Oh, okay. We're only halfway done. All right. Well, anyway, yeah. Hope you guys are doing all right. I'm having a sleepy day today. Like I just kind of, I don't know. I stayed up late last night because I was playing Baldur's Gate with. Sorry about that. I bumped my mic a single time with the back of my hand, which naturally means that the whole thing falls apart. We're good. But yeah, I stayed up late last night playing Baldur's Gate 3 with some friends, so I was, my sleep schedule's off again, which means naturally I just didn't sleep properly. But, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm awake. I got a busy weekend ahead of me. I've got a lot of work to do, but, I've still got time for streaming, luckily, so. Gotta see if we can get this done. We've got Yakuza Like a Dragon tomorrow, which should be interesting. We're kind of getting into we're starting to get into, like, the real. I feel like I say this a lot, but we're getting into, like, the real meat of the game, I feel. Sorry. And as a result, we're going to be getting into some intrigue. I think we fought what is it? We fought a scoop last time, like heavy machinery, and that's not the most ridiculous thing you fight in the game, I think. There's a sub-story I really want to do that's probably one of my favorite in, like, the entire series.
do your thing, Talia.
Okay, meet me at that shitty Anton statue by the front gates. This is worth it. You'll see. Trust, Danny. Trust.
Trust. That's what everyone keeps telling me. Should I trust anybody? Yeah. A lot of interesting things happening recently. Nah, nothing exciting, but just stuff. Just things are progressing, developing, as life does. I hate the giant backpack, I'm gonna be real.
Are you?
Look, it's Anton.
It's the zebra!
That's the horse in some paint.
See, but it'll make me famous. Take a pic.
Yeah, that thing's way too big to be a zebra.
Take the fucking picture.
Keep it still.
One more time. I fucking dare you. I'm good with animals.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, she's great. She's doing fantastic. Capitan. We're ranking up quick. Okay, what are we doing now? Re-education, that sounds exciting. I like educating, I like learning things. Radio Libertad's over there, but we have to talk to Bicho for that one, so we're just gonna let that one sit for right now. I think this playthrough is gonna have about 12 parts to it, which is a lot, because we did Far Cry 3 in like I think 4-part. Hang on, let me double check. These games just keep getting longer, I swear. Let me take a look. I'm alt-tabbed right now. We've got... I know this is very exciting for all of you. I know you're chomping at the bit to see how many parts that each of our playthroughs have had. So far we're on. I have five videos uploaded, and this is going to be our 6th part that we're doing right now. We had 6 videos for Far Cry 5, so we're already overtaking that. We had 5 videos for Far Cry 3, and we had 7 videos for Far Cry 4, not including that one extra little side video. So yeah, this one's gonna be the longest yet.
He sent you to help?
Most definitely. Part of the reason why I managed to clip through part of the reason why I managed to clip through I managed to clip through Far Cry 3 so fast was just because I think we did that just really efficiently. Just cleaned out all of the cleared out all the side objectives to get the fast travel locked down, and then teleporting all over the island for the missions.
But they took his fucking license for helping us out. It's like it's a crime to help anyone who's not a true Yaren. And now they're going to fry his brain till he's dry humping Castillo. I would know. They tried that brainwashing shit on me. Paulo won't risk saving Matias until the heat dies down, but you're up for it, right?
Hope you're here.
Matias is a fucking saint. Don't let Marquesa break him.
Yeah, one thing about this game that makes it not stand out to me is that it's just kind of exactly what I'd expect a game about. It's exactly what I'd expect a game about Revolutions to be like. Just like we've got all of these like cool, unique characters. They're all outcasts, and they gotta band together despite their differences to fight this very, very evil empire. Like it's very normal. It's not very unique, and it's weird because I always associate Far Cry with like something a little bit more, I don't know, out there, a little bit more like, because Far Cry 2 and Far Cry 3, one of the main things that it was emphasizing is that like no one's good here, you know, there's no good guys. Like the Rakyat and Far Cry 3, like you can believe that they're the good guys because they're better than the pirates, but like if you do everything that they tell you to and then you end up killing your friends and then getting sacrificed, essentially. Not sacrificed, but you do get killed. Like eventually the violence turns on you. And then in Far Cry 2, just everyone's just part of this whole ball of violence that's existing.
No, listen to me. The army is here. There's going to be a fight.
Then get in there and get Matias out.
Alright, front's cleared. What is this music? What am I hearing? It's so loud. How do we get in? All of the doors are conspicuously blocked. How do we get inside? Okay, I guess we have to maneuver around the outside. This game's so weird about its entrances. These are friendly. These are the inmates, I'm guessing? I don't think that's how I was supposed to enter that room, but okay. Just enter as aggressively as possible. I don't know, Danny. Doctors look weird. It's all kinds.
Fantastic. One problem. If I let go of this artery, he dies. I need a trauma kit. Guards keep the supplies locked in the pharmacy in the other building. I'll go get it. Rápido, por favor.
Ooh, they got the leg artery. That's a rare one. Usually it's the neck. Neck wounds are very dramatic in fiction. People like to have people like to do that because when you see someone like clasping their hand to their neck, that makes you go, ooh, oh no, that's dangerous. People don't always think about the artery in the leg, even though that one's like really, really bad because I think like one of the reasons why you usually check your left leg for clots, I think, is because that's like where that's where the sort of that's where I think it's like just common. I think that's just common for that's where like the blood tends to flow to. So since a lot of blood goes through there, it's like it's particularly like I actually don't know. I don't know anything about medical science, but I do know that it's bad because a lot of blood goes through your legs. So if you lose that artery, it's no bueno. Someone drove this car for a second. Alright. I got the Mark 6. I thought it was the Mark 4. Okay.
Hey, Matthias, I got your kit.
It's a fatty British revolver. God damn, more? Nah, I'm coming.
Where's that kit?
Matthias, I'm on my fucking legs. I'm going. I've killed a lot of troops already. You need to be patient. Wow. Weapon sway's got me fucked up here. Alright. Let's boogie. Here's your kit. Dynamic entry.
The trauma kit. Gracias. I need to stabilize him, Danny. Keep the soldados off my back.
Nobody gets close. Nadie.
I wonder what Singao translates to. It's probably nothing nice, is what I'm guessing. Who else? Where's that coming from? The woods? Why do people always run in from the woods in these games? I swear. There's a road right there. They sent one jeep down the road and then everyone else just came crawling in from the bush. I guess that's why they started playing the music. They wanted something dramatic. This guy's dipping back and forth. Look at him. It's like he's smart or something. Gun's on fire. That means it's more powerful, right? God, you guys need more people. Wow, wow. Wow, nothing's hidden. Nothing's hidden. Good lord. There we go. Hey there, buddy. Banana. Oh. Below the front barricade. That means they're downstairs, right? Are they here? Come on. You guys wanted to take the fight to me. I'm right here. Come on. You got a helicopter? Hilarious. Where is it? Well, it's on fire. Someone fell out of it. Doesn't look like it's having a good time. Oh, there it goes.
Matias, I took care of those soldados.
And I took care of my patient.
Nice. Alright, they said Maxima Matanza, which means that the music's from the game. We don't need to worry.
Done this before, no painkillers.
Give me a hand.
Danny's really fond of that
Yarans get
Makarov.
proper medical care. The rest get me. When he did Paolo's top surgery, there was no anesthetic.
Good lord.
Market hookup fell through. Even then, Paolo didn't blink.
Shit.
Welcome to Castillo's paradise. Tell those lovebirds I'll help after I scrape up some antibiotics for a friend. You will live. Thanks to you.
Isn't it like really hazardous to do something as like potentially traumatic as top surgery with that anesthetic? Wouldn't that like, I don't know, wouldn't that put you in shock or something?
Dalia.
What do I know?
Gracia. And Paolo will thank you when he finds out. Danny, you're one of the good ones.
Plenty of good ones in Libertad, you know. I think you'd fit right in.
Okay, slow down, Danny. If we break more chains, show Marquesa and Castillo that they can't keep us down, maybe I'll consider Libertad. Maybe.
You guys seem to be doing really poorly by yourselves. I don't think it's that. I don't think the Libertad thing's a choice. I think you guys need us. It's just my impression from how things have been going. Alright, Radio Libertad. Do we have to? I guess we do. Alright, Bicho. Got a lot of people on the roads today. I say that a lot when I play this game, because it's just like, they just keep coming. It's like you just get, like, you shoot one person, and then another truck comes in, and then another truck comes in, and then another truck comes in, and before you know it, you've got like an 18-car pile up and a pile of corpses, and you're like, man, I just wanted to go like 20 meters that way. These guys need to leave me alone. Can you blow up these other billboards? Just... Is that a thing? Oh, I guess it... Oh, you get points for it. Okay.
Come on.
Alright. It's a nice, quiet day. Horses don't play copyrighted music. I was about to say, horses don't play copyrighted music, then some guy fucking blazes his way down the road with his fucking radio on. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I wonder when that DLC for Cuphead's gonna come. Did it already come out? Maybe it did. Maybe I just missed it. We need to go up there. I guess we'll go around. Actually, hang on. I'm on a horse. I don't need to obey roads. I'm on an animal. Conquer nature, like I should be. Oh, sorry. Oh, there's a thing I need to attend in a little bit. Okay. Excuse me? Hang on. This dog attacked my horse and must be killed. Sorry about that. I'm getting the fuck out of here. This place is too hot. Can I repair the horse? Do you think you can? Do you think if your horse gets shot or something, do you think you can blowtorch it? Like you just put a. Imagine if you put a blowtorch to like a horse and you just saw sparks coming off and the horse just completely ignored it. Like you've just been riding a cyborg this whole time.
Bicho, are you here?
Metal, nice. Oh, there's a lot here. Scouting report race, no. What the hell am I hearing? Good lord.
Bicho!
Bicho, I'm taking all of your stuff if you don't stop me. Actually, even if you did stop me, I'd still take all of your stuff. Alright, what's up?
Welcome to Radio Libertad. Marquesa locked down the internet, so we're taking over the radio to give Libertad a voice.
She locked down the internet? How dare she?
This network is cock-blocking me. It's from like, what, 1993. The red antenna tower things around here shoot out the signals, but most of them are broken or point the wrong way. I tagged all the broken shit, fix and rotate them. Por favor, for our dream, we're gonna give Yara the truth it needs.
Well, he said please this time, so I'll do it.
Tell you I love you, Danny?
Alright, whatever. Didn't like it when he was urging me along, but this is okay. Alright, how do we... We're just going through the wilderness here. I should grab a horse instead of a car then. Haunts. Can I just grab a horse from the wilderness? No, I don't think so. And if you're not gonna pet this horse, I will. There we go.
Good girl.
What? It's a shit show here.
Come on.
It's a shit show here? Yeah, I noticed. I'm in the middle of it. I am the shit show.
Easy.
Okay, fucking. I was about to put my gun away, but sure, you can be an asshole about it. Thought you wanted to get paid. You could have calmed down a little bit. All right, up the mountain we come. Did I destroy a sign with the horse? Nope. It's not powerful enough. I need a new horse. Bigger, stronger, more metallic. Something that I can just ram telephone poles down with. Well, that's a lot of red glow over there. It's got some enemies near the radio antenna. What are you guys doing here?
Whoa.
Big red triangle. Really glad I'm not playing this on controller, because then I'd be embarrassing myself if I was on controller right now.
What? Okay. Careful, Danny. Pinga. Those soldados are in my way.
No, they were in my way. I think we're alright now. Oh.
I heard you. Go check it out.
I'll get that big
Alright, we're clear. Easy peasy.
Antenna's powered up. 2 more to go.
You know, I'm glad we've got the armor-piercing rounds on the SKS. It means things make more sense. I'm not getting my gigantic fucking rifle rounds blocked by regular helmets from like a decade ago. Where's this box? I want it. I want it deeply. There we go. I don't need it. I don't need new weapons. I don't need anything, but I still have the urge. The dark urge to loot. A compound bow. That would be good if I didn't already have a supreme stealth weapon on me. Off we go. I was gonna try to land on the horse. The horse wouldn't have gone for it anyway. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Alright, let's go.
Don't worry. I'm a friend.
The hell is that? That's a radio antenna attached to some like power plant or something. It's a giant tank of liquid. Beep.
Talk about is over. Okay, bicho. What did you mark? Bicho.
Like a little
I'm
tenement.
at the apartments.
Oh, that place is resolver to the max. They steal from the grid to live. But one of their control panels is fried. It's cutting off power to one of my antennas. Get on that roof and find it, por favor. Follow my blue graffiti to the control room up there. It's locked. But that never stopped you before, right?
Never, bicho.
Fuck yeah! Radio Libertad is gonna light up Yara with truth.
Oh, wait. Oh my god, what was that? Oh. Did you fucking see that? Just like, I was like, okay, we'll detach right here, and then I went sailing over the railing. Jesus. Okay, no momentum, because I'll just go, yeah, flying upwards the second I press C. Good lord. Locked. Locked how? There we go. Alright. That was easier than I was expecting.
No power.
Oh, never mind. Okay, no power. I guess we need to get in here. There we go.
There's a brick.
Oh yeah, we'll just we'll just incinerate the box until it's fixed. There we go. That's how you fix things.
Get ready for Radio Libertad. One more.
Yeah, I'm a professional electrician. I got all the tools I need. Up we come.
Easy now. Easy.
Easy now. One thing that really surprised me the first time I saw one was just how big horses are. Just because I don't think I ever put it into perspective until I was like right in front of a real one. Just because I never like thought about how they were like taller, like their one leg is as tall as a person. You know what I mean? And like some of the horses are even bigger. I just didn't really process that information until I was right next to one and I realized how like big that was.
Be nice, horse.
And that made the whole like if a horse kicks you you'll probably die sort of thing. That made more sense to me right when I saw that because I was like, oh, this thing's got thigh muscles that are bigger than like my torso. So if it kicks me, I would die. That makes sense. Crush all of my bones in one go. I don't know, just not a thing you really think about when you see horses in fiction, I guess. Or at least I didn't think much about it. Beep. Little horse station. Next time we see a horse station, we should grab that zebra and like ride around on it. That quote-unquote zebra. Oh God. Don't know what the hell that was.
Danny, you okay? You safe?
See, I'm near the tower by Cafe Taza. ¿Por qué? You sound stressed.
My buddy knows this guy who sells calling cards on the corner. And he said Marquesa cut off this other dude's balls for doing a mural without Ministry of Culture approval.
Getting cold feet?
No, Marquesa can fuck off. But if she comes for me, Danny, protect my balls, okay?
Okay.
Dude, if she comes for you, it's too late for you. No man can protect your balls then. Pretty sure my balls are gonna get cut off before his. Lost my molars. Oh, what's up here? More metal. Alright, grapple. Okay, almost slipped right off there. Okay, we're good.
Be at the top of the tower.
Gunpowder. This is kind of nostalgic. Just like how it used to be. Used to be all about climbing radio towers to slap the little buttons at the top.
The pinga.
I think this is funny, you motherfucker.
Cojones. I hate hawks.
Fucking losers. Am I supposed to get on there? Up there? My hands are starting to tingle because I'm really high up. I know I'm playing a video game right now, but whenever I'm high up anywhere, like my hands start to get sweaty.
That will boost the signal.
I don't like it. Like I said, I hate going up. I hate jumping. I hate escalating.
Fucking 2G connection.
2G. The good old days.
Bicho. Hello. Pinga.
You want some fucking forbidden knowledge that I learned about Dragon Age Inquisition? There was a developer who went on to Twitter and then said that the way they did the horse sprint is that they like the horse at maximum speed and the horse at sprinting speed it was running faster than the game could I think load. So if they didn't want the game to start looking like garbage, because the environment would load in as you run into it, which would mean everything is like kind of fuzzy and the game wouldn't know where you're going, which could cause all sorts of problems. Instead, they put in a fake sprint. So instead of the horse sprinting, the game would just sort of zoom out the camera and add little speed lines to make you feel like you were going faster, but you were actually going just as fast as you otherwise were. Which is kind of foul, if you ask me. Just like, oh no, this is the sprinting. The sprinting is a lie. They're tricking you. They just want you to think you're sprinting, but it's all bullshit. Sprinting isn't real.
Officer, the rank won't protect you. That voice. Jammer's gotta go. Better watch myself here.
Jammer's gotta go. Maria's blocking the trains. Okay. Oh, well, that plane saw me. What's the plane gonna fucking do? Drop a bomb on its own satellite dish? Alright, I should probably take care of some ground troops before worrying too much about the plane. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem right now. I remember the funny thing about the planes in Far Cry 5 being that they would they would basically lean down and then start trying to strafe you, but that meant that the pilot's window, like the cockpit, was facing towards you. So if you had like a 50 cal or something, you could just ice them immediately by just putting one through the window. And then on one hand, this would stop the plane, like they wouldn't be shooting you anymore, but on the other hand, they would also be, the plane's still heading towards you, and now there isn't the pilot in there to pull up, so it was very likely that the plane would just crash straight into you. Not an ideal situation, if you ask me. Did the plane just leave? Did it get bored? I mean, I guess that's best for both of us. I don't have to blow him up. He doesn't have to drop any bombs on me. God. Ooh.
Enough of that bullshit. There's the tower. Gotta get up the tower.
Up the tower. Number 3, boys and girls. In Far Cry 5, they made the joke of like, I'm not gonna make you go up every tower. I'm not gonna make you go up every tower just so that you can figure out where everything is. Like as a haha hee hee. Ubisoft makes a lot of tower games, but we're still climbing towers, so obviously they're a little reluctant to let it go completely. How do we get up there? Wow, that's 2 helicopters. Just gonna ignore those 2 for now, unless they decide to become my problem. You know, I watched back over that footage of me fighting Jose Castillo, the final boss of Madrugada, and I'm gonna be real, I still don't know what happened. He just randomly fucking exploded. I don't know if like a Guerrilla hit him with an RPG that for some reason took out all of his health while my grenades were doing like 2%.
On? Is this on? Oh, it's green! Hola, Yara! Welcome to Radio Libertad, a new station that is spreading Libertad's revolution from our hearts to your ears. No Anton, true, fake, Yaran bullshit here. We're giving you nothing but the truth and sweet beats. Speaking of which,
that's all I want.
Here's a Maximus Matanzas classic to fire you up.
Danny, did you hear me? Did I sound cool?
Very professional. Good work, Bicho.
School, buddies. Go on, Bicho.
Daniel's gonna love it. Otto's gonna lose his shit. Did you tell Clara?
No, I'm talking to you. Enjoy the moment, Bicho. Fuck yeah, bicho. Viva Libertad.
Alright. Well, Radio Libertad is all set up, and we are bringing our voice to the people. That is lovely. Alright, we're making good progress. I don't know how many missions we have. What's our story? Oh, we're already halfway done. Okay. So next stream we might be able to finish off Valle de Oro. And then we can move on down to, what's this other place called? El Este. And then we should be okay after that. And then after we take out El Este, we can finally kill Castillo, I think, is how this game works. So yeah, we'll just teleportate our way back to the guerrilla camp. Alright, Ballesteros. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for me today. Hope you guys had fun. This is, we're making good progress through Far Cry 6. Yeah, as I said, we're probably gonna be... We'll be either done or nearly done with Valle del Oro by the time we get by like next stream. So hopefully we'll be able to clean out this area. This was like a really big region, so I'm surprised we're mainly sticking to like this area. But they're probably gonna be like, we need to take out something along the coast and just send me all the way the fuck across to over here. But for right now, we're doing all right. Anyway, with that said, we're done with Far Cry 6. We'll be back next week, like usual, and like usual, we'll have Yakuza Like a Dragon tomorrow, and I'll try to get some actual sleep tonight, so I'm a little bit more up and at 'em for that. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Thank you very much once again, and goodbye.